Hello students, welcome to Edura. This is Mayank Sir, your reasoning mentor, and today we are going to start our new chapter, Coding and Decoding. So first of all, we will discuss about coding and decoding. So what is coding and what is decoding? It is about C++ and Java? No. In reasoning, coding decoding is a chapter where some words, group of words will be given to you and those words will be coded in a certain manner. You just have to decode that, and on the basis of that you have to answer the given question. So what you have to do, there will be some pattern, some logic that you have to find out, that you have to understand. So about coding and decoding, first of all, we have to analyze the type of coding and decoding. So you will have better idea, what kind of question will come and how we have to approach it. So types of coding and decoding. So if we will discuss, so there are various types of coding and decoding, and some of the most important types we are discussing here. Letter to letter coding. So when we will talk about letter to letter coding, so in this, what we have to do, alphabets of a word are coded using various operations such as addition, subtraction, interchanging the places, and so on. There can be, opposite, reverse letter also. Now, if we will talk about what? Letter to number coding. So, letter to letter coding, in this type of question, they will give you what? A word which is coded in a certain code, right? And then another word will be given to us and they will ask you what will be the code in similar code language. So first of all, you have to decode the given word, the word whose code is also given. So we have to make it what? We have to make it clear. We just have to decode that. Now, if we will talk about letter to number coding, so in that, letter will be coded in terms of number. In letter to letter coding, letter will be coded in letter form. In letter to number coding, letter will be coded in terms of number. We can say this as number coding also. Right? So I hope you understood the logic. Now, if we will talk about substitutional coding. So words are encrypted or coded with the appropriate term in the form of coding and decoding, right? So this is what substitutional coding, where substitutes will be given. Words, substitute will be given, and that we have to analyze, and that will be the code of that particular word. Now, Chinese coding. A few statements containing the same words but in a different order will be coded as words, symbols or characters in the form of coding and decoding. So you must locate those codes of words by looking for common terms, common factor in several sentences, right? So what we have to do in this type of coding and decoding, Chinese coding, decoding, we can say substitutional also. This can be included in substitutional coding also. But what is this Chinese, Chinese coding and decoding? So in this, some group of words will be given to you, or we can say some statements will be given to you. 1 to 3, 2 to 4 statements will be given to you, in which each statement will be coded in certain manner. Now, in each statement, there will be some words. So, in given statements, there will be some common words. So, their codes also will be common or not? Yes, those codes also will common. So those codes, which are common, you can easily, by comparison, by elimination, you can easily determine the codes of those words or not. Yes, and by the help of those words, the other words code also can be determined in the question. So when we will solve the question based on this, then you will have better idea. So I hope you got the actual point at the start, how we have to approach. Now we will move on to the one of the most important type, LSN coding. This will also come under that Chinese coding, or you can say, substitute based. LSN coding, in this, what does LSN means? Words from various statements are coded with letters, symbols, and numbers, right? So there will be some statements in that some words will be available, right? Suppose some words are given to you and those words are coded in form of what? Letter, in combination of letter, symbol, and number. So you just have to find out the logic over there. So you just have to what? Use all logics concept. So in this coding and decoding, the previous type, you must know first of all the previous types which we discussed, because by those basics you can easily attempt the LSN coding based questions. It is a combination of, right, what? Some different patterns. So that pattern we will learn first and then we will move on to the LSN coding and you will have better idea about it. Now we will talk about the conditional coding. A few procedures will be presented in the form of coding and decoding, and you must apply all the supplied requirement to get the code of particular word. So there will be some condition. They will give you some data and on the basis of that they will put some condition and you have to follow those conditions to get the code of the, right, the word which they are asking, right, the code of word which they have given in the question. So it is completely based on your logic, right, how you are using it, how you are attempting it, everything. Now if we will talk about binary coding. So what is binary coding? Binary values such as 0 to 1, as we know that 0 to 1, are used to encode decimal numbers in the form of coding and decoding. So these 0 and 1 are used in terms of what? Coding and decoding, and this is the one of the latest type and most important type of coding and decoding. Now we will use, right, we will discuss about the uses of what? Alphabet. What basics you have to look out here, what kind of things you have to look out, how you can easily memorize the word, how you can easily memorize those words, alphabets, right? How you can easily memorize the position, alphabetical position of the letters, right, in alphabetical order. From 1st to 26th means in increasing order and in decreasing order also. So what is this increasing and decreasing? It just mean from the A we start the rank or not? Yes. From A we start and we, right, just end on 26th, right? And 26th is the rank of Z or not? Yes. But when we will count from the end, so then Z will come at number 1 and A will be the 26th letter, right? So both sequence we must know. Both ranks, the rank of A, right, in the simple manner when we will count in as per our alphabetical order, so that will be 1. But in reverse order, when we will count from the back side, so it, right, the rank of A will be 26. So you just have to remember this. You have to keep this thing in your mind. How you can easily keep that, how you can easily do that, it does matter. So first of all, we will discuss about the rankings, how you can easily remember these ranks, right? So we'll start from A. So what is the rank of A in alphabetical order? So you will say 1, and there is, right, no trick, and there is no trick required for the rank of A, because we can easily, right, we can easily remember this, right? This is the first letter and after this B will come. So that is the second letter, right? A, B, C, D. Generally we, right, we talk like that, A, B, C, D. So these 4 letters, there is no need, right? There is no need to use any shortcut for this. So you can easily determine A first, B, right? You can easily keep this thing in your mind that A comes at first place, B comes at second, C third, D fourth, right? Now, if we will talk about E, this also you can easily keep in your mind, but from here we can use some procedures, some patterns, some logic we can keep in our mind so we can easily determine, right? And here we are not going to discuss about any shortcut, right? Any other method. We are just, right, using simple method technique which will help you a lot. And by just your imagination, you can easily, right, remember the rankings. Just by what? Imagination. You can see the ranks of most of the letters, right, hidden in those letter itself. That I'll tell you, right? So it will be very easy for you to remember. Now, if we will start from E, so for E, we will use general technique, that is Ajoti, right? Ajoti. Also, you can say Ajoti. So here, it starts from E. So E comes at 5th place, while J comes at 10th place. O's rank is what? 15th in alphabetical order normally. Now, T's rank is 20th and Y rank is 25. So this is what? You can easily analyze that 5 1s are 5, 5 2s are 10, right? 5 3s are what? 15, 5 4s are 20 and 5 5s are 25. So these all are what? Consecutive letters in gap of what? In difference of 5. So after E, J will come at 10th spot, O will come at 15th, T will come at 20th, Y will come at 25th. So like that you can remember. Now after E, which letter comes? F. So if we will look out F, so it seems like opposite 6 or not? If you will rotate, right, just 180 degree. When we will rotate F 180 degree, so it will look like that or not? Yes, we can see opposite F, it look like 6. If we will make F like this, we are just making what? We are just imagining not 180 degree movement actually. We can just imagine the water image of F. So it will look like this. Now in this water image, if we will join these two lines, so it will look like 6 or not? Or if in F, general F, if we will just close this, right, this point, we will just make one, we will add one vertical line between these horizontal lines. So what we can say? It looked like opposite 6 or not? Yes. So you can say that in F itself, there is what? Hidden 6. There is a hidden 6 which represents its rank. So like that you can easily recognize, you can easily remember. Now, after this, after F, G will come. So capital G, you just have to think out about capital G. So in capital G, can you see 7? Yes. At the bottom right side, we can see that there is what? There is a hidden number, that is 7. So G comes at 7th place. Now, if I will talk about H, so what is the rank of H in alphabetical order? At which place it comes? So you will say, right, the rank of H is 8th in place value when we will talk about the alphabetical order. So H looks like 8 or not? Yes, if we will close the top part and the bottom part from the bottom, because H is open, right? If we will look out, so H is completely open from the front, from the top and bottom. So we will close these open part. So it will look like 8 or not? Yes. So there is a hidden 8 in the H itself or not? Yes. So like this, you can easily recall, you can easily remember these rankings. This is the best method, best, right, way to remember this, right? I'm not telling you, okay, keep the difference or any other trick. I'm just telling you how you can imagine the rank of the letter in the letter itself, right? Now, so after H, which letter will come? I. So, In I, you can easily remember the small I. So when we will make the small I, so look at this, right? I'm just telling you this. So till this, right? If we will remove the bottom right part of small I, then it will look like 9 or not? Yes, it will look like. Or you can say one line, one simple line and dot on the top. That is also a small I. So one small line and dot, when we will connect it, so it will look like 9 or not? Yes, it will look like 9 also. So you can imagine like that. So I also looks like 9 or not? Yes, there is a hidden letter, there is a hidden number, right? And the number is 9. So if you will, right, keep practicing this, and if you will imagine this once only, then you will never forget this, right? There is no need to just again and again do repetition and again recall. No need to recall, right? You can easily remember this. You can easily imagine it at the place of that letter, right? Now, the next letter after I is J, and we know by Ajorti the rank of J will be 10. Now, after J, which letter will come? So that is K. So in K, as you can see, there are two lines, two inclined lines. So 1 and 1, it will become 11 or not? Yes. Like that, you can easily remember this. Now, if you can't remember this like this, in this manner, so you can say Kings 11 Punjab, Kings 11 Punjab, the IPL team name that you can use here. If this is also not possible for you, then you can easily say cricket. So you will say, sir, cricket starts from C. But for this, right, for just this K, we can say cricket starts from K. So it will easy for you. And in cricket, how many players are there? 11. So in three ways I told you, but the best way is you can see K, and in K there are two inclined lines which represents 11. So there is a hidden 11 in the K itself. Now after K, L will come. So in L, how many lines are given? 2. And L comes in alphabetical order. If we will talk about, right, if we will talk about L, so L comes after J, and J's rank is 10. So in L, how many lines are there? 1, 2. So 2 lines are there, and after 10, so it will be at 12th place. Or you can say the sound. You just have to, right, listen the sound of 12. 12. At the end, sound of L is there or not? Yes. So in 12 itself, you can say at the end, when we write, when we say 12. So at the end, L is there or not in the sound? Yes. So what we can say, L's rank is 12. Like that also you can remember. Now, after L, which letter will come? M. So M looks like 3 or not? If I will rotate M 90-degree clockwise, so it will look like this, which is just similar to 3. So its shape, right, is similar to 3 or not? And it comes after, right, which rank? 10th rank letter. Yes, after J. So after 10th rank and look like 3. So what we can say? At 13th place. Now, if we will talk about what? N. So in N, when we will see, so N also looks like 4 or not? Because after 10th rank they are coming. So their rank will be what? 10 plus. So that we know. But in N, we have to find out, it looks like any number or something. Yes. If we will talk about the Roman letters, Roman numbers, so in that, which letter, right, which number, which representation looks like 4 in Roman number category, Roman letter? So when we will say, so if I will add one horizontal line at the top of N and one horizontal line at the bottom of N, so we can easily say that it looks like 4. right? It comes after 10th rank, right? So what we can say, 4 means it will be at 14th place. You can easily remember this. It looks like what? Roman number. In Roman number form, it looks like what? Similar to 4. So it is at 14th place. Already after 10, so it will be at 14th place now. If we will talk about what? O. So by Agiotti concept, O comes at which place? E, J, O, third place. 5 threes are 15. So its rank. So it will be at 15th rank, 15th place. Now, after this, P will come. So in P, as we can see, opposite 6. It looks like opposite 6 or not? Yes. If we will look out the water image of P, so it will be same as 6. So we can easily say that its rank will be 16th because it is just after, right? It is after 10. So his, right, P's rank will be 10 plus. So 6. 10 plus 6, it will be as 16. Now, after P, Q. So we will make a small q. What? We will go for small q. So in a small q, if we will just remove the upper left circular part, so the rest part will show you what? Opposite 7. It is completely right as opposite 7 or not? Yes. So the rank of Q will be 17 because it looks like opposite 7 and the rank is just after 10. So obviously 17. Now after this R. So R looks like what? So R looks like 8 or not? Yes. First circular right part you can see at the top. And if we will join, right, if we will make bottom part in this circular way, if we will join this part like this, so it looks like 8 or not? Yes. So it will come at 18th place between 10 to 20th rank. So it will come at what? It will come at what? At 18th place. Now, if we will talk about S, so S looks like 9 or not? Yes. If we will join this top part like this, so it looks like 9. So it will be at 19th place. Now, after this T. So T20 cricket, you can just remember this by T20 cricket also and Agiotti also. By this Agiotti logic also, you can remember this. So T is at 20th place. Now, U. So U comes at which place? If we will talk about U, so U is at which place? So after T, U is there. So U's rank will be 20 plus or not? Yes. So just after T, U is there. And in Hindi, we use a word TU, 2. So T is at 20th place and U will come at 21st place. Like this we can connect. Just after T, U is there. So U's rank will be 21. Because it is very easy to connect T and U like this. Now, after U, V is there. So V is made up of 2 lines or not? Yes. V is consisting 2 lines, right? To this, right? In this way, 2 inclined lines. And after 20 it comes, so it will be at what? 22 place. So like that you can easily remember this. Now, after this, W is there. So W's shape is just similar to, right? In shape, we are not talking about their position or something, just shape. The shape is similar to M or not? And 3, yes. So it looks like 3 or not? If we will rotate 3 90 degree clockwise, so it will look like what? W. So what we can say, its rank is, right, 3 is hidden in W or not? Yes. And after 20, so it will be at 23rd place. Now, after W, which letter comes? X. And we can make how many cuts in 1x? 4x. So we can see 4x in 1x itself. We can make how many partition? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cuts. Like this we can imagine. And 4x is there, then it will be at 24th place. Now, after this, y. So by majority we can say, or second last from the bottom. So 25th, because there are only 26 letters. And after this, z. So z will be at 26th place. Right? So z will be at which place? So z is at 26th place. We know that. The last letter. So like this, which I discussed with you all. So in this manner, you can easily recognize, you can easily remember the rank of letters. So I hope you understood the concept which we have discussed about, right? How to remember the ranks, the way, the logic, right? The approach. You just have to imagine. You can easily, right? Easily remember these rankings. Because when we will start the question based on this, then you must know, right? You must remember these ranking. You cannot solve question based on this by just A, B, C. Why we will, right? Why we need to remember these rankings? We can just write down whenever the question will come. So it will save your time, right? If you will practice this, then it will save your time. No need to write down ranks, and it will help you a lot to, right? It will help you a lot to solve the question without using pens sometime. So I hope you understood the logic, the concept, why I'm telling you, right? All the thing behind the our discussion. So now we will discuss about reverse order ranking. Reverse order ranking. So what is reverse order ranking? In generally, if we will discuss the ranking of alphabets or sequence of alphabets, so it starts from A and ends at Z. But in reverse order, it will be from Z to A. So you must know the reverse order ranking also. So if I will talk about the reverse rank of Z, so that will be 1, because we are starting from the back side, reverse side. So Z will come at the number 1. In the similar way, A will be the last letter in reverse order. So A will come at 26th place. So in this way, you have to remember all alphabets reverse rank also. How you can remember this? How you can remember the opposite alphabets also? Which alphabet is opposite to which alphabet? Means, if I will talk about A and Z, so they are interchanging their ranks or not? So in reverse order, who will come in place of A, Z, and who, in place of Z, A will come. In the similar way, B and Y, they are opposite to each other. And now, in the same way, C and X, D and W, E and V, F and U, G and T, H and S, I and R. So these are what? These are all, these all pairs are opposite letters. Opposite letter of Z, reverse of Z will be A, reverse of B will be Y, reverse of C will be X. Because if we will talk about these letters in general, so A is what? From the start, from the left, if we will count, because we start from A and ends at Z. So we start writing from the left hand until Z. So Z is at what? The right hand. So if we will count from the left hand, so A will be at number 1 position. While from the right hand, opposite hand, Z is at number 1. If we will count from the left hand, at second place, B is there. And from the right hand, Y is there at second second place from the reverse order. So this is what you have to keep remember. Now, I is opposite to R, as I said. J is opposite to Q. L is opposite to O. and M is opposite to N. We have covered all letters now. A to Z, how you can remember this? Now I am going to tell you some tricks, right? Some ways to remember this. A to Z, how you can connect A and Z, right? It is very easy to remember. A, what is the opposite letter, right? Reverse rank letter of A, Z, and Z is opposite to, so reverse rank, reverse letters. Now, B to Y, if I will discuss, so you can discuss, right? Remember this by boy. So B and Y, connection of boy. So we are just creating some words to connect these two letters which are opposite to each other. C and X, so you can use cracks, right? Cracks, R-A, between these two. So it is easy to remember. Now, DW, so you can use dew, Mountain Dew, right? So that word you can keep remember from this, dew, D-E-W. Now, E is opposite to V. How you can remember this? You can easily recognize it by evening or Mr. Eve, Miss Eve, right? So like that word also you can use Eve. So by this connection you can easily remember this. Now, one word is there, love. In love, first two letters are L-O while other two letters are V-E. So V-E, last two letters are opposite to each other or not? Yes. And first two letters are what? L-O. So these letters are also the reverse letter of, right, in alphabetical order. So these are what? The opposite letters. Now, if we will talk about F-U, right? So how you can remember this? The word oof, right? U-double-F, oof. By this you can easily remember this. Or full, F-U, full, like this also you can remember this. Now, if I will talk about next pair, the next pair is what? G and T. So how you can remember this? Great, teacher guardian, GTTG, teacher guardian, great, ghost, right? Ghost also you can remember from this, ghost, and get, got. So there are so many words, whichever you like you can connect. And if you are having some other, right, by yourself, if you are able to create some other logic also to connect these two letters which are opposite to each other, right, the group of letter, so you can use your, right, your own word also if it is easy for you, right? Now, HS by house, horse, right? And one show, very famous show, that koi hai. So by that also you can remember this. Or whenever you want to say keep silence, keep quiet, what you say? Shh, keep quiet. So that word also you can keep in your mind because it is very easy to remember. Now, if we will move on to the IR, so it represents what? Indian Railway. The easiest word by this, right, by which we can connect these two letters is Indian Railways. Now, after this, JQ. So, you can remember this by, right, jungle, queen. So, it will be easy for you to remember. Now, if we will talk about LO. So, LO can be remembered by love. So, where first two letters are LO, which are opposite to each other, while the other two letters VE are also opposite to each other. Or online. The word online also you can remember. Or LOL, right? Lots of laughter. Now, M is opposite to N. So this also you can remember by the word man. MN, moon. Or M and N are what? Next to each other or not in both sequence. If we will see in normal sequence, after M, N is there. And if we will count from the, right, reverse order pattern, so after N, M is there. So they are next to each other. So they are opposite to each other. So like that you can easily remember this. So I hope whatever we have discussed about opposite letters, it becomes very easy for you to remember. So this is the scenario which you have to keep in your mind. If still you are unable to recall, then you can use this formula. 27, you just have to keep in your mind. 27, right? And the normal rank of the letter. Suppose A is there. What is the reverse ranking of A? So you will say the reverse ranking of A will be 26, but normal rank is 1. But if we are unable to recall it, right? So what we can do, you just have to subtract the normal rank, right? In normal alphabetical ranking, right? Normal alphabetical ranking of the letter from 27. You just have to subtract that. So you will get the what? Reverse order ranking. Suppose A's rank is 1. So 27 minus 1, what you will get? 26, which is the reverse order ranking of A. And which letter is opposite to A? Z. Because in alphabetical order, normal alphabetical order, Z comes at 26th place. Now, in the similar way, if I will say H, suppose H, the normal ranking of H is what? 8. As I told you, you can see 8 in H or not. In H or not, yes, we can see by just covering the upper and lower part, right? Bottom part. So we can easily see the 8. Okay. Now, 8 is there. But what is the ranking? Alphabetical ranking. Reverse alphabetical ranking. So 27 minus 8. So we'll get 19. And 19 is the rank of S in normal alphabet, right? Alphabetical ranking. So H, the ranking of H will be what? In reverse alphabet, 19. And the opposite letter will be S. S and H are opposite to each other. So I hope you understood the concept, how we can easily correlate, how we can compare these, right? These two letters and any letter group, which are, right? The letters which are opposite to each other. So I hope you understood the reverse order pattern now. Now we will discuss some basic concept, right approach, how we will approach the questions and all. So now, how we will do this, how we will apply some methods, some logics, how we can start from here. So if I will tell you, it is very easy to, right, solve these kind of questions. You just have to practice a lot, and your approach, right approach must be there, because approach at last matters. Now, during, right, the solution, we just have to think out what is given to us, because some reference will be given to us. And on the basis of that, we have to solve the question. Some word is given, right? Some word with code. One word is given with the code, and they are asking the code of other word. New word is given. So what we have to approach? We just have to look out the word which is given to us with code. And we have to check out the patterns, logics, because there can be any kind of logic. Straight pattern can be there, cross pattern can be there. So what is a straight and cross pattern? So straight and cross pattern is nothing. For an example, Z-E-E means Z, right? For an example, 5. F-I-V-E, 5. 5 is given to us. Now we have to, right? What? We have to find out the code of word Z. Z-E-E-Z. 5 is given to us with the code, and the code of 5 is EVIF. What is the code? EVIF. So, what will be the code of Z? So, what we can see here, the letters in the word and the code in the code are same. Only their places are changed. Only the places are changed. Nothing else. 5. EVIF. So, F was at first place in our word, but in the code it is coming at the last place. Now, I was at second place, but in the code, now it is second from the right. In our word, it was second from the left. Now, V was third from the left in our word, but in the code, it is at third place from the right. Now, E was the last letter, fourth from the left, and the last letter of the word, while in the code, it is the first word. So it is fully cross pattern, or you can say reverse order pattern, reverse sequence pattern. We have just, right, changed the places of the letters, nothing else in this. So this is the approach which we observed, right, applied here. We just checked the words, right, letters, what are the letters are given, and what are the changes we can see in the code. So first thing will be, you just have to check out whether the letters are same or not, all the letters. So if letters are same, then it will be only place change space, where you will change the places. So in this way, you can easily analyze the right method. You can easily analyze the pattern. Now in Z, Z, E, E. So left to right, we will write it from what? Right to left. We will just reverse the pattern. Z, E, E was given to us. Now we have to code it. So in the similar code in which 5 was coded. So now we know the pattern. We know the logic. Same similar pattern we have to follow here. So we just have to write down. So what is the pattern which we have to follow? We just have to write down. Now from E, we will just change the position, right? So what was given to us? Z, E, E. So now we will code it as E, E, Z. From the right, we will write down, right? Left to right, it was written in from left to right. Now we will write it from right to left. Right to left, it doesn't mean that you have to start from right side. You just have to make it. L to R was given, right? Now you will switch R at your left side, right? And left at your right side. So R to L, it will become what? R to L. E is that reverse pattern, or you can say fully cross pattern. So whenever the logic, right, question will be given, so you just have to determine, you just have to apply some logic, various rules which are possible. So it depends on your practice, your methodology, what you are applying there. So I am going to tell you that only. First of all, you just have to check out whether the letters are repeated or not. If letters are not repeated, then check, is there any reverse order pattern? And if reverse order pattern is not there, then go for what? Ranking. Ranking based plus minus mathematical operation will be there. So on that basis, you can go ahead. So for this, you need what? Practice, because there are various types. Now I am talking about what? Letter to letter, letter to number, because these are the basics which are required to solve typical kind of questions also, right? In today's session, we have discussed many important questions based on coding and decoding, and I hope you understood those questions very well. I am your mentor Mayank Dubey for reasoning. We'll see you in next session. Till then, keep learning, keep watching Adira. Thank you.